We have labeled many diagrams in our school days and college days, and we have enjoyed this particular question task at that time. Then why are we confused when it comes to IELTS reading module and really we feel difficult to solve this question task? Actually, with the explanation, you must have understood about the question task that I'm going to teach you today. Yes, it is IELTS reading diagram completion task. And today in this video, I am going to take you back to your school days, explaining you or showing you the easiest method of solving diagram completion task. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So what is a diagram completion task? This is a task where you are asked to label the parts of a diagram or a scheme according to the information given in the task. To complete this task quickly, the best tip is to underline the new terms or names that can contribute to the parts of the diagram. No hard tips to solve. Just listen carefully and understand the basic method. Number 1, read the text and underline the names and the new terms that you come across. Number 2, look at the diagram and think of which parts you can label with. Finally, number 3, check your assumptions by looking back at the underlined terms and label parts you are sure of. Before practicing the task, I would like you to do some exercising and then we would move on to complete the task.
Thank you for watching it till here. If you want to learn more tips and strategies for IELTS, then check out the description below and book a free demo class today.
Now look at this particular passage. The main heading says the chicken egg. This will definitely give you a great idea of what the diagram would be or what the passage is about. Now you have to underline all the terms that you come across. For example, in the first sentence, you can see the words albumin, yolk, shell, germinal disc, chalaza and air cell. This actually would definitely give you an idea that these can be the parts of the chicken egg. But where would you place these parts is the main question. Again, you can just go to the other paragraphs and underline the same terms, or let's say the other terms that you come across. This will help you in getting the correct answers and label the diagram effectively. Now, before moving on to the exercise, let's understand the instruction. The instruction says, complete the diagram below. The number of words that you are advised to write here are no more than 2 words. That means you can write the answer in 1 word. You can also write the answer in 2 words. Now, as I said, let's just understand the different words that I can underline before doing the task. The first sentence says albumin, yolk, shell, germinal disc, chalaza and air cell as the new terms. The second paragraph, the first line, again I would repeat the word yolk. And in the same paragraph, we do have the term that is lecithin, an effective emulsifier. And later on, we also have chalaza, a spiral rope-like strand. The third paragraph has the term albumin. The fourth paragraph has 2 terms, that is shell, and the last sentence also has calcium carbonate. Coming to the other side, the first paragraph on the other side has air cell and the other word carbon dioxide. And the last paragraph has 2 different terms called germinal disc and plastodisc. From these words, you would definitely get the answers because just beside these words, you would also find their description. For example, just look at the second paragraph, which has the word yolk in the first sentence. It also has a small description saying that the yellow inner part of the egg. Now, where is the yellow inner part? Definitely, fifth one would be the answer as yolk, because that actually states the yellow inner part of the egg. In the similar manner, you can find the answers of the other parts as well. I would give you some time to complete this task. Now, let's check the answers. Number 1 says shell. Just go to the fourth paragraph where it is written the shell. It is a hard protective coating of the egg. That means it is the outer part of the egg, and that is why the answer is shell. Number 2, germinal disc. If you just come to the other side of the passage, the second paragraph says, let's look at the germinal disc. It's a small circular white spot 2 to 3 millimeter across on the surface of the yolk. That means it is talking about the circular round part just in the middle of the yolk. Germinal disc is going to be your second answer. The third answer is chalasa. Again, come to the first part of the passage, that is the second paragraph, last third line, which says, yolk is anchored by chalasa, a spiral rope-like strand that anchors the yolk in the thick egg white. There are two chalasa. So you can see on the upper part, that is on the top, and on the bottom, and that's why the third answer will be chalasa. Fourth one is albumin. Just go to the third paragraph on the first side of the passage, the first line, which says very important part of the egg is the albumin, which is the inner thick white part of the egg. And this very clearly states that our answer for the fourth one is going to be albumin. Fifth one I had already explained you, so let's go to the sixth one. The answer for sixth one is air cell. On the other side of the passage, the first sentence which says, air cell is an air space that forms when the contents of the egg cool and contract after the egg is laid. That is why this is the bottom part which is presented in this particular paragraph, giving a very clear description. And the sixth answer is air cell. You can see how easily we have found all the answers of this diagram, and that too according to the number of words given. This was really easy, isn't it? Diagram completion questions are majorly expected in IELTS academic reading module and are the easiest questions which can definitely help you enhance your overall reading score. Stay with us for more IELTS learning, as well as do not forget to like, share and subscribe IELTS Material YouTube channel to learn more about the other questions of IELTS reading module. Keep learning and stay updated with IELTSmaterial.com. Bye-bye.